introduce our dear friend Chuck Palahniuk, Broadway actress Julie Halston, and Bill Goldstein of the New York Times, here tonight to celebrate Chuck Palahniuk's 11th novel, Tell All. Thank you all for being here. Please join me in welcoming literary superstar Chuck Palahniuk.
A couple of years ago, we did an event at the Strand, and just by a happy coincidence, Clark Gregg was there, and Amy Hempel was there, and then Sam Rockwell showed up. And it ended up being the book event of 1,000 Stars. And Sam was kind of stoned on painkillers because he hurt his back. And I thought there is no way that a book event could get more exciting and glamorous than that. How many folks here have never been to an author event, a book event? That's a lot of people. And I am really, really proud to be part of such an incredible group of people tonight. It really is, again, kind of one of those night of at least 3 stars. And the first of those stars is Julie Halston, who really honors us in coming tonight to read from the book itself, because she can do so far, far better than I possibly could. And beside Julie, we're going to play some games, win some prizes. I'm going to read you a story I wrote just for you. And then Bill and I are going to chew the fat, and let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored, I am thrilled to share the stage for even a moment with Julie Halston.
Tell all. If you'll permit me to break the fourth wall, my name is Hazy Coogan. My vocation is not that of a paid companion, nor am I a professional housekeeper. It is my role as an old woman to scrub the same pots and pans I scrubbed as a young one. I've made my peace with that fact, and while she has never once touched them, those pots and pans have always belonged to the majestic, the glorious film actress, Miss Catherine Kenton. The Webster specimen opens a kitchen cabinet and collects the percolator. He pulls out a drawer and retrieves the power cord. He does each task on his first attempt, without hunting. He reaches into the icebox without looking, and removes the metal can of coffee grounds. From another cabinet, he takes the morning tray. Not the silver tea tray, nor the dinner tray. It's clear he knows what's what in this household and where each item is hidden. This Webster C. Westwood III appears to be a quick study. One of those clever, smiling young men Terence Terry warned Miss Cathy about. Those jackals. A magpie. Spooning coffee grounds into the percolator basket, the Webster specimen says, "If you'll permit me to ask, Hazy, do you know whom you remind me of?" Without looking up from the page, Lily suffocating in the freezing stratosphere, I said, "Thelma Ritter." I was Thelma Ritter before Thelma Ritter was Thelma Ritter. To see how I walk, watch Ann Dvorak walk across the street in the film Housewife. You want to see me worried? Watch how Miriam Hopkins puckers her brow in old acquaintance. Every hand gesture, every bit of physical business I have ever perfected, some nobody came along and stole. Pierre Angeli's laugh started out as my laugh. The way Gilda Gray dances the rumba, she swiped it from me. How Marilyn Monroe sings, she got from hearing me. The damn copycats. There's worse that people can steal from you than money. Someone steals your pearls, you can simply buy another strand. But if they steal your hairstyle, or the significant manner in which you throw a kiss, it's much more difficult to replace. Back a long time ago, I was in motion pictures. Back before I met up with my Miss Catherine. Nowadays, I don't laugh. I don't sing or dance or kiss. My hairstyle's itself. It's like Terence Terry tried to warn Miss Catherine. The whole world consists of nothing but vultures and hyenas wanting to take a bite out of you. Your heart or your tongue or your violet eyes. To eat up just your best parts for their breakfast. You want to see Tallulah Bankhead? Not just her playing Julie Marsden in Jezebel or being Regina Giddens in The Little Foxes, but the real Tallulah. You only need to watch Bette Davis in All About Eve. It was Joseph L. Mankiewicz who wrote Margot Channing based on his poor mother, the actress Joanna Blumenauer. But it was Davis who cozied up Tallulah long enough to learn her mannerisms. Tallulah's delivery and how she walked, how she'd enter a room, the way Tallulah's voice got screechy after one bourbon. How after 4 of them, her eyelids hung half closed, as if steamed clams. Of course, not everybody was in on the joke. Could be some Andy Devine or Slim Pickens farmers in Sioux Falls couldn't see Davis doing a minstrel show version of Tallulah, but everybody else saw. Imagine a real performer watching you drink at 100 parties, memorizing while you're upset or spitting in the face of William Dieterle, then making you into a stage routine and performing you for the whole world to laugh at. The same as how that big shit Orson Welles made fun of Willie Hurst and poor Marion Davis. The Webster specimen holds the percolator in the sink, filling it with water from the faucet. He assembles the basket, the spindle, and the lid, plugs the female end of the electric cord into the percolator base, and plugs the male end into the power socket. Folks in Little Rock and Boulder and Budapest, most folks don't know what's not true. That bunch of Chill Will's rubes. So the whole world gets thinking that cartoon version Miss Davis created is the real you. Bette Davis built her career playing the burlesque version of Tallulah Bankhead. Nowadays, if anybody mentions poor Willie Hurst, you picture Wells, fat and shouting at Mona Dogfellow, chasing Peel Trenton down some stairs. For anybody who never shook hands with Tallulah, she's that bug-eyed Harvey with that horrid fringe of pale, loose skin flapping along Davis's jawline. It boils down to the fact that we're all jackals feeding off each other. The percolator puffs and snaps. A splash of brown coffee perks inside the glass bulb on top. A wisp of white steam leaks from the chrome spout.